Hey, this is Val from Crisp. So if you're using the Crisp chatbox on your website for your users to chat with you, you may have noticed that when they are switching devices, the chat session is different. It's not the same chat session if, say, I'm on my laptop and then I go to my phone. So in this case, if your website lets your users authenticate themselves, you may want to restore the same chat session once they log in to your dashboard on the Mac, for instance, iPhone, PC, tablet. So to do that, Crisp provides a feature that's called tokens. So it lets your users share the same chat session across all the devices. So whenever including the Crisp chatbox for a user, you will include as well the token for this user, provided the user is authenticated. So what will happen is if the user actually has a chat on his laptop with you, with a token, let's say, called like with a string ABC, then if the user moves to the phone, for instance, you will also include the token with the string ABC. And the chat session the user will see is exactly the same. It will be bound to the same conversation in Crisp, and any message sent on the phone will also appear on the computer. So Crisp sessions are unique for each device, which could be a problem depending on your use case, which is exactly what tokens solve, by creating a single secret token bound to a single session per user. So as a developer integrating the Crisp chatbox on your website, you are responsible for generating secret tokens in a secure way for each user whenever the user creates their account. So the tokens will be stored in your database. For instance, if you store in a MySQL database user accounts, you will have the email of the user, the name, and for instance, you will have a column with a token. And each token must be unique for each user. And whenever rendering the page where, of your website where you include the Crisp chatbox, you will also pass out the secret token in the HTML code. So let's do a quick demo of how the token works and how to generate a token from your Node.js code. So I will not show you actual Node.js code, I will just show you HTML and guide you through some libraries which lets you generate random and secure tokens. So before we start, you can check the docs for the tokens on the Crisp documentation. So tokens are also called session continuity because it's allowing sharing the same chat session across multiple devices for the same users. So as you can see, when including Crisp chatbox as normal, when you use token, you will also add a second variable, which is called Crisp token ID, next to your Crisp website ID. And this will contain your secret token, which must be unique for each user on your website. Note that if the token is the same for, let's say, 2 users, then there will be a problem because 2 users, unrelated, can see each other's conversation because it will be the same conversation on your website. So please make sure to generate a unique token for each of your users, because it's a common issue actually we see with tokens. So the documentation page also shows you how to generate tokens whenever you create the user account on your backend. So this is with JavaScript, so Node.js for instance. So what we recommend is that you use UUID. So this method is considered as safe by industry standards, and you can actually find libraries to generate them in any programming languages. So here we use the version 4, which is a format of the random token we will be generating. So it corresponds to this library if you're using Node.js, so this library, which is really massively used. And you just have to install it and you can generate a new ID like that. So your token, if you do that for a user, will look like that. And it will be random every time you call this function. So make sure to call this function once whenever you create the user account in your database, and then serve this kind of token value to the user whenever they access your website. And this is actually the kind of value which you will be passing to Crisp for each user. So if you want to check how it's generated online, there's an example UUID generator here, which is a website. And so you can see that if I refresh the page, the UUID token is random every time. So now let's look at the code. So very simply, I just made an example page here, Crisp tokens example page, and I have a chat box here. So let's just test a token that's not really random, so it's not a recommendation, but let's call it token 1, okay? And I'm reloading the page. Okay, so I have a chat session here. I will say hello. Okay, so if I reload, it's still the same session ID. Let's now reset the Crisp session. So it will flush my cookies, and my session ID is supposed to change the next time I will try to connect to Crisp. Oh, it's not changing. So why is that? Well, because we defined a token here, the session ID which I had in the past is recovered, as well as all my messages. So now let's just remove the session token and clear the session. Okay, so it's the same session. Now let's clear it again. Okay, so I now have a new Crisp session, which is different every time I reset because there's no token anymore. So let's reset. It's a new session again. But now let's bring back the token. Okay? As you can see, the first session we had was recovered. Now if I change the token, let's say token 2, which is bound to, let's say, another user, I will refresh, and it's a new session. So I will say token 2 here, and you can see it's still token 2. So in real life, I will tend to generate a secure token. So for instance here, for my user, let's say myself, on my account, I will generate this kind of token, which looks much more secure because it's random. So I've just shown you in a very simple way how tokens work. In real life, you will have your PHP, Node.js, Go, or other programming languages, backend code, server code, which generates your HTML, for instance, through your templates. And you will generate the token on your end, in your backend, and store it in your database. And then the token will be served every time the user connects and passed to Crisp. Consider it as a kind of a per-user password that is passed in your JavaScript include code for Crisp. So please note that it's super important that tokens are kept private because they can lead to someone actually accessing the tokens, access the messages that were sent with the user. So whenever there's like some token leaks, for instance, if your database, let's say, leaks, we strongly advise that you generate new tokens for all your users. Obviously, if a token changes for a user, then the user will lose all his past conversation history. Thanks for watching this video. So I hope that using token will make your user experience cross-platform much smoother.